Hi everyone. Today I'm going to speak about Newcastle University. Through a PPT, I will be sharing all the facts related to Newcastle University. So let's get started. Newcastle University is situated in Newcastle upon Tyne in northeast England. Newcastle is a truly iconic city in the north of England with a contrasting blend of industrial heritage and stunning Georgian era architecture. So, Newcastle is also known as Newcastle upon Tyne, which can be dated back almost 2000 years, during which it had been controlled by the Romans, the Angles, and the Norsemen, amongst others. The continuity of the city's history is illustrated by the building of the royal castle, which was founded in 1080 by Robert Curthose, who was the son of William the Conqueror, on the same advantageous sandstone bluff high above the river Tyne as that used for the Roman fort. This was the new castle which gave the town its name. So, whether it's following a path laid down by the Romans nearly 2000 years ago, visiting the castle where Harry Potter was filmed, or unwinding on our award-winning beaches, the Northeast is an amazing and beautiful part of the country. So, some of the stunning bridges over the River Tyne are the Swing Bridge, Tyne Bridge, and the Gateshead Millennium Bridge. So Newcastle has a fantastic nightlife with a wide range of bars and clubs to enjoy. There are rich art scene with countless museums, theaters, galleries, and live music venues are also there. So it is actually a compact city center that is easy and safe to explore. Living in Newcastle upon Tyne. It has been consistently voted one of the UK's favorite student cities. Newcastle is a great place to start your studies, and you will be in great company with a cosmopolitan community of university goers from across the globe. The city is also known for its exciting knowledge, great local and high street shopping, iconic landmarks, friendly locals, and rich history. No matter who you are or what you enjoy, Newcastle will feel like home from day one. Some of the more iconic places to visit in Newcastle are the Grace Monument. The nightlife over there is spectacular. So, what is there to do for fun in Newcastle? So, whether you prefer to unwind by walking across stunning countryside or by getting friends together for an escape room, Newcastle has something for you. So you can enjoy over there the stunning Northumbrian coastline. Students can have an incredible shopping experience over there. It is also known for its world famous nightlife, and also Harry Potter's castle and gardens are always situated over there. So you will be able to enjoy all the city which has to offer when you are not in lectures and seminars. There are plenty of places to eat, from nationwide chains in the Grace Quarter at Eldon Square to independent eateries across the city. So in the Grace Monument, the pedestrians and shoppers have a walk over there. The city also has a proud reputation for sport, and it is home to several sports teams like Newcastle United, Newcastle Falcons, and the Newcastle Eagles. This also you can have an aerial 360 panoramic cityscape view in England. Some of the houses which are built are like the semi-detached brick and tile built houses over there. One of the most famous supermarket is the Grace supermarket, where the students can shop for the groceries and food items. Toon Army is also there, where many of the football matches are held. Along the banks of the River Tyne, Coesed provides art, music, and culture venues, including the Sage and the Baltic, a contemporary arts center. There is also the Leases Park, where the students can have a stroll over there. Some of the spectacular places and the facilities which are available to the students are the coast, The North Sea coast will be within easy reach while studying at Newcastle. The award-winning blue flag beaches of North Tyneside are a short metro journey from the city centre. The calming countryside is right on Newcastle's doorstep, and there's lots of to be explored. There are various castles also can be visited, like the Northumberland is home to more castles than any other English country. So there is one of the Britain's most iconic castles is the Alvin Castle. Hogwarts Castle, which was used in the Harry Potter films, can be explored because of its history and how it had been featured in the blockbuster film franchise. The students, Newcastle's University Students Union is at the heart of campus life. The students union is can be fetched by the students entire through their university career from the freshers week right through graduation. So there is an availability of the students for various sports facilities are available, and means Newcastle, it has within a top 10 ranking in the British universities and colleges sport league for 3 consecutive years. So it is the best place to study when it comes to taking part in sport also. Apart from this, it also has a various arts and culture also. There is plenty of culture on campus to get immersed in. There is the Great North Museum, Hancock, which is adjacent to campus, and it has also a planetarium and an interactive model for Hadrian's Wall, among other collections. There are plenty of opportunities also to enjoy music on campus, whether it's playing music or listening to it. There are various types of societies also. The societies are a great way to meet like-minded people on campus and at Newcastle. So among means there are around 160 of them to get involved with. Newcastle University is also dedicated to providing support to students of all faiths. The Newcastle Chaplaincy regularly organizes worship services, currently Buddhist, Christian, and Muslim, social discussions, and talks also. The chaplaincy also has links to many of the city's major faith communities, so it will always be able to meet people of similar faith. Now coming to about Newcastle University. Newcastle University, it is a public research university and it is a highly ranked Russell Group of institution with a global reputation for academic excellence, research power, and graduate employability. With students from more than 140 nationalities and campuses in Singapore and Malaysia, Newcastle is actually a truly international university. Coming to the history about Newcastle University, it is actually a founding member of the Russell Group of University, and it is also known for its pioneer research and innovation in various fields of medicine, science, engineering, social sciences, arts, and humanities. Coming to the brief history about Newcastle University, so it was founded from 2 schools or started as the 2 schools, like the School of Medicine and Surgery, which was later renamed as the College of Medicine, established in 1834, and the Armstrong College, which was previously known as the College of Physical, which was founded in 1871. So actually these 2 colleges formed one division of the Federal University of Durham and were merged to form King's College in 1937. The Durham colleges were the other divisions of the Federal University. In 1963, the Federal University was dissolved and the King's College became the University of Newcastle upon Tyne as we now know it. Newcastle campus, the university actually occupies a campus site close to Haymarket in central Newcastle upon Tyne. It is located in the northwest of the city centre between the open spaces of Leazes Park and the Town Moor, which is the University Medical School, and Royal Victoria Infirmary are adjacent to the west. So why to study in Newcastle University? So there are lots of opportunities for the students to study in Newcastle University. Apart from the lectures, there are small group learning takes place, field work, and also practical work, so that the students can get an hands-on experiences while using industry standard equipment and techniques. So it is also low on cash. The lectures are held from Monday to Friday, and it is not on a daily basis. So it is done on an hourly basis, so that the students have a time for themselves. Like Friday and in Sundays, they can group together, and they have a time in the bars and food vendors over there. They can go and chill in the various castles and everywhere. When the family visits the students, they can take a trip to Alvin Castle, which is the home of Harry Potter, or to the historic city of Durham also. There are various cultural activities which takes place in Newcastle, and the Tyneside Cinema is a lovely independent cinema which supports homeless charities in Newcastle. The students can have a lot of opportunities, and they have choices all over. They can have their food means in restaurants and food vendors also there, and they will be spoiled for their choices like various types of foods like burger, spaghetti, all other foods are available to the students. The career over there means actually Newcastle is plays a key part in mining, shipbuilding, and wool industries also. So there are a lot of opportunities for the students also. So with an economy that includes corporate headquarters, digital technology, tourism, and world-leading research, it is the perfect city to establish a career over there. Now, coming to the facilities in Newcastle University, the campus is actually spread over 50 acres in the middle of Newcastle. It has three campuses. One is the main campus, which is the Newcastle upon Tyne. Other two campuses are based in Singapore and Malaysia. The Singapore campus is available for the Singaporeans, and the Malaysia campus is available for the students who are doing medical courses over there. Newcastle has two intakes. First is the January and second is the September. But September is the major intake because in January only few courses do run over there. Other facilities which are available to the students are different type of library which are open 24 hours a day to the students. The name of the libraries are the Philip Robinson Library, Marjorie Robinson Library. There are, apart from physical books, there are around e-books available to the students. 500 PCs and laptops are available to the students. Free Wi-Fi is there. There are sports facilities available to the students, and many events and conferences also takes place over there. Some of the other facts about Newcastle University, it is actually rated as the most safest and friendliest cities in England, which has a lot of activities. It is close to nature, beaches, and historical architecture, and it is also one of the driest cities in the UK. This is an aerial view of Newcastle University, where the main campus and the accommodations can be located. Now, coming to the rankings of Newcastle University, so UK universities are ranked according to the Times Higher Education Award for the QS ranking. So it is ranked as a 122nd in the QS World University Rankings by 2023. It is ranked as 20th in the Times Higher Education ranking, and it has been also awarded 5 QS stars for student employability. So it also holds a 97% student satisfaction also. Other rankings which has been given to Newcastle University according to its departments, because apart from management courses, there are medical courses also which runs in Newcastle University. It has been ranked second in the UK for agriculture by the Complete University Guide 2022. Third in the UK for art and design, fourth in the UK for dentistry, ninth in the UK for communication and media studies. Coming to the entry requirements for undergraduate, so students who have completed their higher secondary certificate in India can be considered for UG. Generally, the requirement is 75 to 80% for most of the boards, and UG applications have to be done through UCAS. Postgraduate requirement, it is actually means ranked according to the tier 1 or section of universities. Generally, it is 58% for most of the courses and 60% and above for science-related computer sciences or MRES programs. English language requirement, UG requirement is 75% from a CBSE or ICSE only, and English should be the first language. There is no waivers to students from Punjab, Haryana, Uttarakhand. IELTS requirement is 6.5 with no band less than 6.0. PT requirement is 62 with no subscore less than 51. TOEFL requirement is 90 overall with no subscore lower than 17. PG requirement is English. English is considered either on the basis of MOI or an IELTS PT TOEFL. MOI will be considered only for those students who have completed their graduation in the last 3 years. IELTS PT TOEFL requirement are same as the UG. We do accept TOEFL home-based also, IBT, which is a special home edition basis. Documents required for undergraduate is passport, class 10, 12 mark sheet, CV, 2 education letter of recommendations with referee details, email ID, designation, all should be mentioned on an official paper and it should be signed and stamped. A non-plagiarized statement of purpose. A statement of purpose is you can say where the student should include their student's name, course, university name, the course for which they want to go forward for, why they have chosen this course, how it will be beneficial. So all this should be written in the statement of purpose. For postgraduate, the documents are more or less same as the undergraduate, is the passport, class 10, 12 mark sheet, consolidated mark sheet or individual transcripts, detailed CV, 2 education LOR. If the student is working, then work LOR would be required. A non-plagiarized statement of purpose. Research proposals are required for those students who wants to go for an MRES or research-based programs. And also grading scale is mandatory because in Newcastle, only percentage is accepted, not CGPA. So the most 2 important documents in Newcastle University, apart from rest of the documents, are the LOR statement, LORs, letter of recommendations, and the grading scale. Few points which have to be kept in mind. For UG, we are taking only 2 years gap. For PG, we can take more than 10 years gap also, but it depends on case to case. And it has to be justified with supporting documents. There is no waiver for students from Punjab, Haryana, and Uttarakhand. If the students have completed like diploma or NIOS after their 10, then there is no waiver for IELTS PT TOEFL. Punjab UG applicants have to produce their parents' ITR. Visa refusal cases can be accepted and they have to provide the valid documents, means the previous visa refusal document. Married applicants and applicants who are having an average profile will be considered depending on their profiles. Coming to the tuition fees of Newcastle University is on a higher side because of its location as well as its reputation it holds. The UGA course fees are in the range of 21,000 GPP to 26,000 GPP per year. For medicine and dentistry, it is a little more. The master's course fees ranges from 21,000 to 28,000 per year. Living expenses are in the range of 9,000 to 12,000 GPP. UG scholarship and PG scholarship, students who are academically good or holds a good score, they will be given a 4,000 scholarship automatically. This is called the Vice Chancellor's International Scholarship. It is both applicable for the UG students as well as the PG students. For other scholarships, they have to apply. There are other scholarships like the Vice Chancellor's Excellence Scholarships, different subject-based and sports scholarships are also available. The three faculties which are there in Newcastle are the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Faculty of Science, Agriculture and Engineering, Faculty of Medical Sciences. Some of the famous courses in Newcastle University are the Accounting and Finance, Agriculture and Environmental Science, International Business Management, Shipping and Logistics, Global Human Resource Management, Computer Science MSc. Computer Science MSc in Newcastle University, it is a conversion course. So students who are not from a computer background, who have not studied any computer related subjects in their undergraduation, can go for Computer Science MSc. Apart from this, there are many medical courses also available to the students. Accommodation is actually a 10-minute walk from the campus. There are various types of accommodations available to the students. It can be a catered one or a self-catered one. There are en-suites, single sharing or double sharing rooms are also available. Apart from faculties and facilities which are available to the students, there are various sports centers where the students can enroll themselves. There are above 200 societies, world-class gym is there. There is an 8-court sports hall is there. So there will be an overall development of the students who are studying in Newcastle University. Some of the more of the societies where the students can enroll themselves are the baking societies there, salsa society, Newcastle DJ society is there. Some of the more resources like 24/7 campus security is there. There is a room or special provision are there for disabled persons. And it has been received an outstanding support for students award at Times Higher Education Award also in 2019. Coming to the career service or the student immigration route, there will be an one-to-one session with all the students who wants to go for the PSW. They will be guided by job search, internships, and interview preparation, how to write a CV, how to place a CV, how to create a LinkedIn profile, all will be guided and all will be provided to the students. Some of the companies where students have got their job are Accenture, Siemens, Warner, Amazon. Apart from this, students have been placed in other companies also. To get your cash, students might get a conditional offer letter or unconditional offer letter. If the students getting an unconditional offer letter, they have to immediately pay their initial deposition, which is 1500 GPP. Or if it's a conditional one, they have to submit all the documents after logging into the portal. After they have paid their initial deposition, a confirmation of place will be offered to them. They have to provide their medicals and financials. Check the draft which will be issued from university. If the draft is okay, they have to submit it to the university. After they get their cash, they have to file for their visa, pay 50% of the tuition fees, complete their online enrollment, and then they can travel to UK. Once they are in UK, they have to complete their campus enrollment also. Now we have come to the end of the PPT. Thank you so much. If you have any other queries, you can get in touch in the below mentioned email ID, or you can also contact us in the number provided.